second episode of Beyond Interact. It's me, Interactor Saksam Shrestha, and today we have
Interactor Akriti Pisai, and in this episode of Beyond Interact, we are going to be continuing the topic of mental health as we did in the last episode.
We think that talking about this topic makes us and the viewers watching this podcast understand more about mental health and the issues. So, what is mental health, you may ask?
Okay, so mental health is simply about how people think, feel, and behave in their day to day life. Mental health is also not only about being mentally stable, it's also about being emotionally stable. There are a lot of mental health issues in this right now, mostly among teenagers.
Yeah, so what is the most common type of mental health?
So mental health issues.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so mental health. This topic is kind of a trending topic in the world right now. Ani like targeting Gen Z. The main problem regarding mental health is simply anxiety and depression. What do you have to say about anxiety?
I'm not sure quite myself. I don't know a lot about anxiety and depression. So if you would mind to explain to me.
Okay, so anxiety is simply the feeling of nervousness, but if it is like felt by a person in an excessive way, then it is a mental problem. So, Anita, especially depression, maniko simply being sad.
Damn. Okay. That was quite a definition, I should say. So, what do you think causes depression? Actually, I want to talk about depression today. I'm more interested in that kind of stuff. So, what do you think causes depression?
It depends upon the people. Like, depression has a lot of causes. Some may be like because of some people may get depressed because of family members or school stuff or assignments.
So, as our topic targets Gen Zs and teenagers watching this video, what could be one of the main causes of depression to them?
Okay, main cause of depression. Okay, there's nothing like a main cause. Like there are different aspects that cause depression. There's like
So what do you think is like one of the most, affecting cause, unique cause or something like? Do you know that? I would say it's social media.
social media household.
Because we are as this technology is increasing, we are more into social media and stuff. We are connected. We are connected to the whole world right now. We can talk to anyone. We can talk to anyone in this world, like in any time. No matter where they are. Like I can talk to my uncle who is in Australia, who is like in completely opposite part of the world through social media. That's one of the advantages. But social media can cause depression because I think हामीले social media चलाउँछौँ है, just like TikTok, YouTuber चलाउँछौँ, अनि we idealize a person के. So like you must idolize. If you're into K-pop, you idolize like Blackpink for their voice, for their dancing moves, and if you're into games, we idealize some players who are very great in them, and that might create a feeling of jealousy in we, and that kind of stuff. Okay, which could lower our self-esteem. So yeah, that's why I think social media is not a great cause, but a very affecting cause for depression and stuff.
Okay, so social media is simply about connecting people. Social media was made for connecting people, friends and family, but there are a lot of disadvantages to it too. For example, social media influencers. If you go to TikTok and you scroll, and you're gonna see a lot of influencers who have a lot of good stuff than you. You're simply gonna be jealous. That is also one of the main cause of having like mental health issues. She has that, why don't I have that?
Exactly what I just said. Like for an example, if a person is interested in gaming, right? Like one of the most hot topics in this world right now is gaming. And like, let's say a person from a middle class family, or you know, that kind of the person with a little low socio-cultural background is just scrolling through social medias, right? So he has interest in games, so obviously he will search for games and gamers and live streams and stuff, right? So while he's watching that, he will obviously idolize a person like you and me. That's like common thing, and he will obviously notice the better gaming experience, the better qualities and equipments the other person is having, right? So he might actually get jealous and envy them, and यस्तो हुन्छ कि लाइक उनीहरूको मनमा अब I love this guy, like he's so great at gaming, उसको इक्विपमेन्ट कस्तो राम्रो छ, शाइनी छ हुन्छ, त्यस्तो फिलिङ आउँछ नि होइन? लाइक त्यस्तो फिलिङ आउँदाखेरि हाम्रो मन अलि लो हुन्छ कि, लाइक मसँग किन छैन होला कि यस्तो, why is my life so dumb, त्यस्तो फिलिङ हुन्छ होइन? So what do you think about this?
You're pretty correct about this. Talking about this, here social media, like simply it shows us unrealistic part of this world. Okay, everything is like too perfect in this social media, and we tend to believe all of the nonsense in social media, and we constantly compare others with ourselves. Like, why is her or his like life so good, and why is mine like this?
So like, talking about social media, you know, like about depression and other mental health issues are not only caused by being jealous or envying someone on social media, right? Like, I want to talk about, like, jealousy is on one side of that. Another one of the main causes of like many mental health issues which many teens are facing right now is like cyberbullying, right? And like, we are just scrolling through the internet, so हामी च्याटहरु गर्छौँ, हाम्रो फ्रेन्ड ग्रुपहरु हुन्छ हैन, धेरै हुन्छ, अनि just like Omegle or वेबसाइटहरुमा गएर हैन, हामी we can talk to random person and stuff, अनि हुन्छ नि, like we can chat about them. तर not all things are के भन्छ, like राम्रो in this world. There are people who can blackmail you, hackers who can just go scroll into your account, अनि तिमीहरुलाई ब्ल्याक त्यस्तो केसहरु धेरै छ नि हैन, अनि या तिमीहरुको अब let's say I cannot say this in camera and stuff, but there are people who just पिटी बोलिदिन्छ कि च्याटमा, जस्तै like मेरो friends, they are weird, त्यस्तो weird stuffहरु हुन्छ हैन, that could cause to like हुन्छ नि depression के, अब कोही there must be people who can handle those stuff के हुन्छ नि, यिनीहरुले त भनेको मात्र, they don't really mean it भन्ने मान्छे हुन्छ हैन, so it doesn't affect them that much. तर यस्तो पनि मान्छे हुन्छ like हामीले मलाई यस्तो भन्नु, मेरो उनीहरुको मनमा जान्छ कि, they cannot handle those kind of stuff, so तिनीहरुलाई they can get a hard level of depression in a very young age के हैन, which will obviously affect their life and their family members and all that के. So any suggestion?
Whatever you said is kind of right. Like social media भनेको, social media मा simply cyberbullying पनि धेरै छ. Okay, fat shaming, racism, अनि त्यसपछि like teenagers को like you're just not good enough वाला feeling हुन्छ त, त्यो like online मान्छेहरुले like त्यो feel गराइरहन्छ के constantly, अनि that is also one of the main causes like of insecurity and anxiety. Like त्यसले गर्दा पनि like public मा जाँदा like आफ्नो त्यो you know, am I good enough, like what will he or she think about me, he or she or other genders, okay, he or she and other people, they them whatever, what they will think about me, what can I do to be better, and त्यसपछि त्यही हो like cyberbullying ले like anxiety, stress, अनि त्यसपछि depression like धेरै नै like cause गर्छ. अनि like this topic is not really talked about किनभने यो कुरा like पुरानो generation र like generational gap ले गर्दा this topic is not really talked about.
Yeah, like generational gap ले गर्दा पनि यो mental health issues अलि नयाँ topic जस्तै हुन सक्छ पुरै world लाई हैन, especially in Nepal where there are many superstitions. Like अब पहिलाको generation मा हुन्छ नि, they were like अब कसैलाई जस्तै डिप्रेसन भएको थियो अरे हैन अब उनीहरूले त they were mental asylums के त्यति बेला there were no psychologists थियो होला तर very small amount and they were not very popular at that time के किनकि तिनीहरूलाई मेन्टल हेल्थको कन्सेप्ट थाहा थिएन नि त हैन सो अब तिनीहरू पुरानो जमानामा अब जस्तै कसैलाई डिप्रेसन भएको छ अरे हैन they won't accept him के लाइक अहिले हामी जस्तो डिप्रेसन भएको मान्छेले अहिले एक्सेप्ट गरिरहेछ हैन उसलाई डिप्रेसनबाट बाहिर निकाल्न खोजिरहेछ नि कोही धेरै जस्तो मान्छेले हैन अनि
धेरै जस्तो भन्दा पनि लाइक सानो
पपुलेसन देयर आर मेनी एनजिओज एन्ड आइएनजिओज वर्किङ इन द्याट स्टफ तर पहिला त्यस्तो एनजिओजहरू के पनि थिएन कि हुन्छ नि a person who was suffering from mental health issues would have to go through it all alone के हैन which could lead to suicide in many cases तर if some people would understand him they would just lock him up in a mental asylum and stuff which would obviously lead to his mental health हैन degrading over time अनि very bad stuff हुन्थ्यो के like अब अहिले त let's say अहिले त it's very good I would say it's progressing really well हैन like अब जस्तै if you even show signs of depression and some other mental health issues you could just go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist nearby and get counseling and stuff and get through it or like you would not be alone there are many people who are with you हैन
तर I partly agree with you तर यो कुरा it's not like talked about enough के सबैजनाले यो mental health like depression को बारेमा they are like normalizing it अहिले चाहिँ अलिकति awareness बढिरहेको छ तर depression was like normalized के depression भएको छ भने just don't be sad भनिदिन्छ के that should not be done depression भनेको it should be taken seriously depression अनि anxiety भनेको it is one of the main causes that cause suicide rates पनि like your depression and anxiety ले गर्दा बढिरहेको छ for example अस्ति भर्खर हाम्रो केसमा like boyfriend सँग ब्रेकअप भयो भनेर फिनाइल खाएर suicide like okay never mind
that is a cause of depression हैन अलि सिली थियो सिली my heartfelt condolence to her actually अब like I would say यो कुराहरु हैन किन पपुलर भइरा छैन भने I would say because of old people के old people हैन literally our parents they are also kind of old हैन like उनीहरुले अहिलेसम्म मेन्टल हेल्थको कन्सेप्ट बुझेको छैन के हैन सो they are not aware of their children's mental health and they just care about their physical health के हैन like they care about their children तर हुन्छ नि धेरै जस्तो मेडिकलहरु physical health मात्र गरेर हुन्छ नि हैन like they don't know why they are sad mental health हुन सक्छ they don't understand this के हैन so like we should or like we are making this kind of podcasts and videos not only we many persons many groups in the world are making these kind of podcasts and videos to aware all kinds of people okay may it be old or young or you know all kinds of people to make aware of those mental health issues which are very serious to be discussed
and as I said earlier the topic of mental health and depression anxiety it is not like talked about enough like teenagers को दिमागमा भनेको thoughts are constantly running like a radio like you know thoughts are constantly running like thoughts like am I a failure am I not good enough do my parents love me or like what should I do to be accepted by people what should I do to be normal so what do you think that can be done what do you think can be done to like minimize these types of thoughts
first of all I would like to agree with you त्यस्तो thoughts like आइरहेको when you hit adolescence हैन त्यस्तो thoughts they are constantly running in your mind mainly do my parents even love me do they even care about me हैन mostly about if you have siblings you can relate to this like अब जस्तै if you have smaller siblings हैन your parents like only show affection to them more के than you हैन
I know right
relatable अनि like you have a thought के उनीहरुले मेरो प्यारेन्ट्सहरुले मलाई माया गर्छ र अनि like मेरो सिब्लिङ्सहरुले यस्तो माया दिइराछ हैन उनीहरुले जे भने त्यही गरिराछ तर मलाई किन गाली गरिराछ हैन त्यस्तो थट्सहरु हुन्छ के हैन सो लाइक फर देम वी वुड अब हामी त के भन्न सक्दैन तर वी वुड लाइक टु से टु द भ्युअर्स हु आर लाइक if they have any thoughts about them like about the parents loving you and stuff like
we are with you
yeah we are with you and I would like to say that they care about you don't worry
yes they do
like यस्तो हुन्छ they उनीहरुको हुन्छ नि अब they have lived their life है so they have gone through you as well के like उनीहरु जब when your parents were your age हैन they went through this अनि they think that अब they think that हैन अब after a certain time your parents should let their children be free के हुन्छ त्यस्तो फिलिङ हुन्छ प्यारेन्ट्समा पनि अब if you are when we are children and stuff we get pampered by our parents a lot है हामीले जे भने त्यही गरिदिन्छ हामीले रोयो भने हामीले फकाउने के गरिदिन्छ हैन तर हाम्रो प्यारेन्ट्सलाई पनि अब हाम्रो किनकि हाम्रो प्यारेन्ट्सको हाम्रो ग्रान्डफादरहरु छ नि हाम्रो ग्रान्डफादरहरुले हाम्रो फादर मदरहरुलाई हैन यस्तै गरेथे के अब लाइक सर्टेन एज पछि फ्री छोड्दिने हैन अब फ्री छोड्दिएपछि अब they are just like go live your life whatever you want just we are here to support you and stuff हैन अनि हुन्छ लाइक हाम्रो प्यारेन्ट्सको पनि यही सोच छ के सो लाइक we should aware our parents and all the old people and stuff about this all people cannot go through त्यो sudden change हुन्छ नि हैन फर्स्ट अफ अल त त्यो एडोलेसेन्सको चेन्ज भएर हुन्छ प्युबर्टी हिट भएर हुन्छ हैन त्यसले आफ्नो मेन्टल हेल्थलाई अलिक गाह्रो बनाएर हुन्छ हैन टु गो थ्रु अल दिस अनि त्यसको माथि एड गर्न प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले तिमीलाई फ्री छोडिदिन्छ अरे के अनि मोस्ट चिल्ड्रेन हुन्छ लाइक मोस्ट टिन्स टेन टु टेक द्याट नेगेटिभली के हुन्छ नि त्यो इम्प्याक्ट नेगेटिभली लिन खोज्छ के सो वी वुड त्यो नेगेटिभली नलिनु होला हैन जस्ट एन्ड धेरैवटा एनजिओ र आइएनजिओहरूले यो टपिकको बारेमा पनि धेरै लाइक पोडकास्टहरू प्रोग्राम्सहरू बनाइरहेको छ कि हैन फर द प्यारेन्ट्स सो या
ओके सो तिमीले भनेको जस्तै पेरेन्ट्स लाइक दे मीन गुड फर अस बट लाइक द एक्सपेक्टेसन किल्स के यु नो बट आई मिन अनि त्यसपछि लाइक वाट वी सुड डु इज वी सुड टेक लाइक एभ्रिथिङ आवर पेरेन्ट्स इन अ पोजिटिभ वे नट इन अ नेगेटिभ वे किनभने हाम्रो पेरेन्ट्सहरूको एक्सपेक्टेसन भनेको हाम्रैको लागि राम्रो हो अनि त्यसपछि लाइक पेरेन्ट्सहरूले भनेको कुरा लाइक यु सुड नट लाइक टेक इट लाइक मेरो पेरेन्ट्सहरू त यस्तो हुनुहुन्छ उस्तो हुनुहुन्छ यु सुड नट लाइक थिङ्क लाइक द्याट के लाइक दे वान्ट द बेस्ट फर यु तर दे जस्ट डोन्ट नो हाउ टु एक्सप्रेस इट इन अ प्रपर वे के द्याट्स द मेन प्रब्लम अनि त्यसपछि अर्को कुरा भनेको चाहिँ लाइक इफ यु हेभ एनी काइन्ड अफ प्रब्लम त्यो सेयर चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ लाइक इमोसन्स ट्र्याप भयो भने लाइक झन् यु विल बी डिप्रेस्ड यु नो
या लाइक त्यस्तो हुन्छ है इमोसन कोही मान्छेहरू हुन्छ हैन हु हेभ आई हेभ हर्ड द केसेस अफ दोज पर्सन हैन जसले आफ्नो इमोसनहरू हाइड यति धेरै गर्छ नि हैन दे क्यान जस्ट टेक इट एनिमोर एन्ड वान डे विल जस्ट लिभ दिस वर्ल्ड के हुन्छ नि सो या प्लिज consider sharing your things, inner feelings with your parents, and they may not understand it sometimes, but that doesn't mean that they won't understand it all the time, okay? So yeah, your parents love you.
Like parents are matra haina, like if you have any kind of problem, you should like talk to anyone about it. Like anyone jo bhaye pani, like you should talk about it. Ani त्यसपछि it is more likely to be solved, haina.
कुरा गर्न कोही छैन भने there are psychologists and psychiatrists available in any part of the world right now. They are very popular. So yeah, with this we would like to end our second episode of Beyond Interact. Thank you for watching. Please like our video and subscribe. Bye.